Have you ever wondered what the halls of power would sound like if more women were there? That's the mission behind my podcast, Women in Westminster. Hi, I'm Eleni, a sixth former with a passion for amplifying the voices of women in UK politics. I created Women in Westminster to give a platform to women who are shaping policy and breaking barriers in the political world. In each episode, I interview inspiring women who have navigated the challenges of public office, and I share their stories with listeners who may have never heard their perspectives otherwise. I believe representation matters. By bringing these stories to life, I'm not just contributing to the conversation about women in politics. I'm encouraging young people, especially young women like myself, to get involved, to ask questions, and to push for change. Beyond the podcast, I've worked on various initiatives that align with this mission, from engaging with local political organisations to volunteering for causes that matter to me. I've dedicated my time and energy to creating a more inclusive political landscape. I've had an interest in politics since a very young age, but for a long time I didn't feel like it was my place. It was something I wanted to get involved with, but I didn't quite know where to start, because I had a pretty ordinary education and was raised in a fairly apolitical family. However, my interest in politics soon became an obsession, and I realised that I could achieve my dreams. I joined a political party, volunteered, wrote to my MP, joined extracurriculars, and I was doing great. But I saw that many of my friends became less confident over time. Whenever I asked why they had stopped working towards their dreams, they just said that they didn't feel like it would be possible. And they thought this because there was a lack of young female voices. And honestly, I felt it too. I listened to a lot of political podcasts at the time, but only one of them was completely led by a woman. And all of these podcast hosts had backgrounds in political journalism or were ex-MPs. For a while, I'd hoped that someone would come out with a podcast that was a little more relaxed and aimed at a younger audience. I looked everywhere for said podcast, and there was nothing like what I was looking for, so I decided to just create it myself. I combine my passion for journalism and storytelling with my passion for political and social action to create Women in Westminster, which I hope has and will continue to inspire other young women, not just to enter politics, but to achieve their dreams in every field. Through my podcast and my external work, I aim to provide others with a sense of fulfillment and to help those around me to realise their ambitions and achieve their dreams. I deserve to be recognised as one of the top 18 high school students in the world because I'm not just following the conversation, I'm actively shaping it. Through my podcast and my work, I'm creating a space where young people like myself can learn, engage, and make their voices heard. Thank you for considering my application. Together we can continue to amplify the voices that deserve to be heard. I'm Eleni, and this is Women in Westminster.